Hello Periscopers, how are you? Thank you for watching the replay. Remember, you can tap the screen to give hearts from the replay. I appreciate it. And now I'm going to say hello to my live viewers. Hello live viewers, how are you? Hey guys, how are you? My name is Nabi Subi. I'm an attorney. I live and work in New York City, and I'm a Periscope junkie. I am here to just give a quick talk about the week in review, which is basically what happened this past week that was relevant in terms of Periscope. So if you guys have not heard about it, you probably have, but if you're new to Periscope, maybe you missed it. But on Tuesday, Periscope actually launched personal URLs. And what that means is we all now have our own personal, in a way, web address. So if you are on Periscope, it'll be your username. It'll be periscope.tv/ and your username. Now what that means, it's an easy way for people to find you on Periscope. So you can say, hey, watch me on Periscope, and give them the user address, which is great. You can also put it in your Twitter bio. You can put it on Facebook. You can put it on Instagram. And what's nice about the URL is clickable. So when you click on the URL, it takes you right to your Periscope profile. Hello, Sweet Sin. How are you? Thank you for joining. We're just talking about the new Periscope URL that came out on Tuesday and how you can use it in your business or your personal life if you're just doing it for social reasons. So basically, we all have a URL now that's clickable. So if you're on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you can put it there, and if somebody clicks on it, it'll take them right to your Periscope bio, which will show them your number of followers, who you're following. It'll show your hearts, and it'll show any recent broadcasts that you've had. So that's actually a good thing. So you can now use it to really show people what you're about and showcase who you are. So what's also nice about it is if you have a business card, you can put your Periscope URL on your business card. If you want to use it for your email signature, it's another way that people get to know who you are and how to reach you. Hello, Galliano Jono. How are you? Thanks for joining. We're just talking about the new Periscope URLs. Hello, Mail2Go50. How are you? Thanks for checking in. Just gave a little background about the new URLs that we all have on Periscope now. It's our periscope.tv/ and our username, and how that's clickable on, let's say, a Facebook bio, a Twitter bio, Instagram bio. It'll take people right to your Periscope profile where they can click on there and see your followers, your heart count, and all your videos, which is pretty awesome. So, oh, thank you for the hearts. And Nelly24 who joined us, hello there. So that's a great feature that we all now have, and it makes it easier to say, you can find me on Periscope. You can tell them exactly how to do that. It's much easier than, a convoluted way. It's just periscope.tv/ and your username. So that's another good thing. Now, while the URL is not clickable in your bio, so if you have a website in your bio on the app, it's not clickable. But if you're on the web, what's great about it is now it's clickable. So if somebody's watching you on the web, they can go to your bio, and if you have a website address in there, they can just go and click on it, and it'll actually take them from your Periscope bio right to your website, which is pretty cool. Now, just remember, if you are putting a web address in your Periscope bio, you have to put http://. If you just put www and somebody's watching on the web, it's not clickable. So just remember, in your bio, to make it clickable for web viewers, make sure it's http:// and then your website address. So now it's clickable. So somebody's watching you live on the web, they can now be taken from your Periscope platform to, let's say, your web address. Mail to go, oh, you're quite welcome. I like that little smiley face cup that you have as a picture. Pretty cool. So that's another good thing. So if you're a business, it's great because now you can take them, let's say on your website you have your Periscope URL. You can now take them to Periscope, and if you have a video up or if you're live, you can demonstrate a product. You can do a tour or behind the scenes of your business. You can really engage with your existing clients. You can also kind of build a relationship and show off who you are to potential new clients. So that's a great way to use this new app. Hello, Dil Toso. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. You're in, I think, I'm going to say Italy. No, Australia. Hello, Joy. How are you? Nice to see you on here. I'm just giving a little wrap-up of the Periscope URL that broke on Tuesday. And I'm actually glad that you're on because I was going to mention you as well at the end of my scope. So guys, if you don't know Joy Polson, she's amazing. She worked for Apple for 11 years. I follow her because she gives amazing tips. I learned so much from her. If I don't catch her live, I catch the replays. So if you're not following her, you should definitely follow her. So there she is. Click on her profile and hit follow. So we covered how the URLs are being used to basically you can put it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your website, and then people can go right from there and watch you on Periscope, and you can lead them back to another platform, which is awesome. Love you too, Joy. So also, we mentioned you can put it on a business card. You can put it in your email signature to get more people to also connect with you. Hello, Mail to Go, you're back. Glad you're back. Okay, so in addition to that, on the web now, the streaming hearts are now viewable. You can see the heart streaming. And another thing that they included is the heart count. On the left, there is an actual live heart counter. So now if you're watching somebody live, you can see them getting the hearts and the numbers are increasing. So that's kind of a cool thing because as you most of you know, they took away the live count of the hearts on the app if you're watching it on your phone. So now it'll show you the hearts in the replay and the number of hearts, but they won't show you for the live. So this is kind of a way of getting it back on the web if you're watching on the web. So it's kind of cool to be able to see that. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Also on the web, it shows you who you're following, who your followers are, your hearts, and things of that nature. It'll show you, if you've scoped in the last 24 hours, it'll show you those scopes, and you can click on and watch, you know, what they've scoped about. So that's another good way people can get to know who you are on Periscope. Also, if you have not done any scopes in 24 hours, you know, on the app where it'll say 0, on the web, it won't say anything. It won't say 0, it'll just be blank. So if you haven't scoped, they're not going to know anything about you. So it's kind of important to at least keep something up there at least every 24 hours so they can see that you scoped, they can click on it and watch and see what you're about. So that's something to kind of keep in mind if you're scoping. Let's see. Also, on the app, another great feature is if you're watching, you can click on the Periscope URL, and on your phone, if you click on it, up comes not only your profile, but a really big follow button. You hit that button, and you can get an instant follower because it's right there. It's like a big button. So that's another plus of the URL. Hello, Mr. TSHK. Thanks for joining. We're just talking about the Periscope URL and all the great features that come with it. So, okay. Also, if you have a Twitter account, as you're aware, Periscope announces that you're going live or you're live on Periscope. They also let you know, watch the replay on Periscope. The only thing about that is that link is not clickable or becomes a dead link after 24 hours. So let's say somebody comes on, they see your Twitter or whatever, and they saw that you were live on Periscope, but it's hour 26. If they click on that link, it's a dead link. They won't be taken to your profile. They'll be taken to some weird thing, and they don't get to see that you're on Periscope. So if you now use your personal URL to tweet, you can say, hey, I'm going live on Periscope in 5 minutes. So if you do that and you put in periscope.tv in your username, even if it's more than 24 hours later, they click on that link, you're not live, you don't have anything up, at least they can click on it and they'll still get your profile. So that's another good reason to use the Periscope handle that you now have. You should do the same thing for the replays. So when you're done scoping live, go back on Twitter and send a tweet. Don't forget to catch the replay, periscope.tv and /your username. That way, that link is still going to be taking them back to your profile. So that's another thing to use. So don't just rely on the automatic link or notification that goes out for Twitter. Just also use your own periscope.tv handle. So another positive and a way to reinforce that little notification that Twitter already sends out for you on behalf of you going live on Periscope. Also, if you are live broadcasting and you're on the web and somebody goes to your profile and they click on and they're watching you live, let's say you're done with your broadcast, but you have 2 other videos that are up. Periscope will now work almost like an automatic player. Once your live scope is done, it'll take them to your next video. So even though you're off, they can still watch what you did beforehand. If you have a 3rd video, once the 2nd video is done, it'll play that video as well. So it's like an automatic playlist. People can kind of get to know who you are. It's more engagement, and I think it's a pretty cool feature. So those are the big updates for the URL. Now, that same day, I actually saw a scope from Periscope headquarters. A couple of the guys on there were talking about things to come. They were just talking about how soon you'll be able to post your Periscope URL from the app. So if you're on there, you can, share your URL. You can share somebody's profile and do it that way without having to go out or anything, which is kind of a cool thing. They also talked about how they are going to be doing an update to the Apple iOS issue. Some people were having issues with the sound not working during the broadcast, or the broadcast just cutting out early on. And if you update it to iOS 9, you may have had that issue. So they're talking about they're fixing or working on a fix. So today I watched Joy Polston's broadcast, and she saw something more recent where they updated it and said they've actually submitted a fix to the App Store. So that should be coming out this week. So anybody who updated to iOS 9 that's having those issues, that should be taken care of pretty soon. And Joy also revealed that they're actually working on a fast forward rewind button. There's no date yet, but it's something that they're aware people want, and they're working on it. So that's actually something good to know. So thank you, Joy, for sharing that information. That's why you guys should follow her. She always has the latest information, and she always shares it with us. So that's what we love about Joy. So those are some of the things that came out recently, and that's the little week in review. So I hope you guys learned something from it, and you're using your Periscope URLs to the fullest benefit, because I think it's a great feature. So guys, that's all for now. Thank you for checking in. Hope you have a great Sunday night, whatever you're doing, and I will check back with you guys another time. Okay? Take care. You're welcome, Mail to Go 50.